Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And the three off target. Los Angeles leading by 4. Thinking about Doc Rivers being a leader, he was like that on the floor, but as well, you know that you went against him.
A leader and a winner, no doubt about it. And there have been a lot of coaches that came from his old Celtics team, and of all of them, perhaps the least surprising was Doc Rivers for the reasons we just mentioned, leader and coach on the floor.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Mbamute. Johnson comes in for Pierce. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Austin Rivers in for Paul. And a different look here for the Pistons. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Tolliver comes in for Ilyasova. Johnson, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. And it's Jennings in for Jackson.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Johnson, the pass to Aldridge. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Johnson kicks to Aldridge. And he's way off from outside. Johnson dishes to Jordan.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. Caldwell Pope passes to Jennings. Drops in the tray. Jennings has got his first 3 points of the game.
His first make, and, you know, maybe that will get him going.
Jordan kicks to Johnson. The dish to Aldridge. Here's Jordan. And he gets it to go. Jordan's got 8 points.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Clippers on top, leading by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Anytime you can get to the rim consistently early in the game, it allows you to get into a good rhythm offensively.
It really does. I mean, it's a lot easier to get buckets inside. That's elementary, and they've done that through one.
On the floor for Detroit, the big men, Tolliver and Drummond. Reggie Jackson out there with Johnson. And it's Morris in the 3 slot. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas. That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And Detroit was a 32-50 record last season. They didn't have any help from the schedule. They had a total of 22 back-to-back series on the year, tied for most in the league.
And so here are the Clippers, following Marcus Morris's 3. And Mbamute can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 4. Launches it. Rebound by Johnson. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Redick with the bucket.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
To the wing right side. Wasted no time on that one. Morris has got 7.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
Redick with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And Mbamute kicks to Johnson. Passes to Redick. Prigioni dishes to Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. Here is Mbamute. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Pistons trailed by 8. Jackson kicks to Johnson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Aldridge. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. 4th, the Clippers.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
No good on that one.
And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Paul Pierce is checked in for Johnson. Crawford comes in for J.J. Redick. And Paul's subbed in for Pablo Prigioni. The Pistons making a change here. Jennings is checked in. And now the Pistons fast break. Jackson's got the ball. Good. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Greg, as you said about the Clippers, the days of finishing near the bottom every year are over. Clark, a lot of that is Doc Rivers.
Exactly. Since 2012, Kevin, they have had the 3rd best record in the NBA. A lot of loyal fans stuck it out with the team during the dark days, and now they're reaping the fruit.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Ball for 3. No luck. Now the Pistons take it the other way. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah, Greg, you like groove, don't you?
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. And matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Detroit with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Jennings kicks to Baines. It's back to Jennings. Just 5 on the clock. Baines passes to Jennings. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Cleveland. And, of course, the Los Angeles Clippers, 3 games behind. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly, you're going to struggle to win games.
Well, it's not only going to be a struggle, it's going to be virtually impossible. If you shoot as poorly as they did.
Shot from the inbound. And the shot falls short this time. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Crawford up top. He's guarded by Jennings. Kicks it to Mbamute. 6 to shoot. Here's Aldridge. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Pistons on offense. They've got an 8-0 run. Jennings with the bucket.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Paul.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
Detroit shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor, something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
That'll be a 5-second call. Wide open. Kicks it out to Jennings. Here's Baines. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Pistons lead by 7. Los Angeles calls timeout.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passing, and moving the ball around.
Paul. The shot is off. And we've...
Not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
The second half just about to get going here. Nice game. Great performance by Brandon Jennings.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora, you're going deep into that dictionary of yours, man. It's not a common occurrence with this guy, though. Typically, he's more of a finisher, but that's not been the case in this one.
We've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Jordan is out there with Luke Mbah-a-Moute. And it's Pierce in at the small forward position. Hangs in the air. And it's sent back by Drummond. Rejected by Pierce. They retain possession. Clippers trail by 7. And even 3-on-3 break. That's good from Paul on the assist by Crawford. 6 points for Chris Paul.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Morris kicks to Drummond. Soft touch off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 7.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Redick is checked in. He had a nice open look right there. And it's 8 points for Reggie Jackson.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And Caldwell Pope gets the